Introduction to Mindfulness.
Good morning to all. It's another brand new day to learn something about mindfulness. This is our fourth day meeting again, and as we've been doing previously, we try to start with our mindful sitting practice before moving on to our discussion. And today too, we're about to start the sitting practice. In doing this, we try to keep our attention with ourselves, with our body and this sitting posture. Now, at other times, although we are seated, our attention is not with our sitting. We might be sitting and just looking here and there, and our mind might wander into those things we are seeing. We could be talking, and the mind is drawn towards whatever is heard. Or simply we might be stuck in our thoughts. So now, we are going to close our eyes, stop talking, and be silent for a while. We try to bring our attention towards ourselves and be mindful to whatever is happening within us. For this, first we need to adjust the posture with a straight back and a balanced, comfortable position. So, we invite you all to sit this way, and you may place your hands gently as you wish. Even your eyes, make sure you're not too tightly pressing them, just gently closing. Now, bring your attention towards yourself, to this sitting position. Try to take a mental note of how your body is right now. See what bodily sensations you can feel. If you feel wind against your skin, maybe the coolness you feel in those parts of your body. If you feel warmth in certain parts of your body, be aware to that sensation of warmth. See if you can feel the passing in and out of your breath. If you can be fully present with yourself and you can feel your breath passing in and out well, you can continue to keep your attention with this flow of breath. If your mind wanders elsewhere, you may bring your attention back to yourself. Try to forget about all the other things for a while and be present with yourself. Try to be friends with your breath for some time. Okay, you may open your eyes now. We have just had few minutes of mindful sitting practice. We invite you all to continue this at other times too, and find some time to be friendly with yourself and the breath. When you do this, you will notice that your mind is much less disturbed, and we could do a lot of work well and mindfully. Today, you will learn more about how you can be mindful in your day-to-day activities. So, mindfully listen to all that, understand it well, and try to practice it in your lives. Wishing you strength and determination to do the same. In our previous lessons, our children learned how we can practice mindful sitting and mindful walking as ways to establish mindfulness. So today, we try to do a bit further and introduce another way to establish mindfulness. being mindful in our day-to-day activities. In doing this, we can say that if you can do your daily chores a bit slowly without haste, this helps in establishing mindfulness. When this is said, you might think that we are already struggling or hurrying to get things done. And if we slow down further, it would be impossible to complete our tasks. But for children, we truly hope that they do not have such busy schedules. We request you to find some time to do certain activities slowly and mindfully. And although we frantically try to complete things, at the end, nothing much is done or it ends up as a total mess. If we can try to do certain things slowly and see the beginning, the middle, and the ending, you will be able to reap the benefits of this practice. So, if a school child tries to be mindful while doing these activities, as a result of slowing down or doing things in its own pace, they gain time to see and know things better, to identify and find solutions to problems where they'll naturally remember them. I have to do these things for school tomorrow. I have to take these books, and so on. This will make them more prepared for the school next day without facing difficulties in the classroom. If you can organize your daily activities like into a timetable, and of the things you routinely do, such as waking up in the morning, brushing your teeth, washing the face, having meals, where you do it alone, if you can pick at least one or two of these activities and do them mindfully, this becomes like a short reflection or review, kind of an extended awareness to the numerous other things done so fast later during the day. You notice that your day kind of gets organized by itself. When you do one thing slowly and mindfully, just this single act, while ensuring it's done properly, will also act as a strength and support to get other things done without much effort or making it too hard on ourselves. Let's say this way. All children and adults alike, we all wake up and brush our teeth, don't we? And we usually do this alone, right? Now, in countries like Sri Lanka, maybe our parents might help us to do this too, where we see most kids in other countries don't need such help. They tend to manage things on their own. Let's imagine we are having a brush in our hand, about to brush teeth. This simple task, let's assume that we allocated a specific time for this. And every day, pay attention to brushing teeth. Pay attention to washing the face. Or else being aware to serving food. Being aware of having your meal. Now, if you pay attention to brushing teeth, you will notice the taste of the toothpaste, the smell, the shape, how the brush is felt, or the difference of bristles and toothpaste on the teeth, and the difference when the bristles and toothpaste touches the tongue. Like this, if you pay very close attention to these tiny little details and actions, we realize that we have missed all these details when we are doing them in a hurry or unmindfully. But when we practice to be mindful in these day-to-day, we realize, unlike other days, we mindfully take the brush to our hand, put some toothpaste on, and brush with that. The feeling of the mouth before brushing and the feeling after brushing, the feeling of water in the mouth. Likewise, if you see to these details, this becomes like a preparation or training for the next day. How much noise do we create when we do something? What are the sounds emitted by us? If we can listen well to these sounds produced while being mindful in our day-to-day activities, we definitely have the advantage of getting our wandering mind more and more inwards, to connect more with our body and to what we are doing at present. When we start listening to our own sounds, naturally we become more calm and composed. Even an onlooker would notice a difference in these youngsters, as if coming from a special place, doing their things silently and mindfully. Could sense the good vibes and positivity radiated by these children, This difference is felt by our own self and by others around us too. With this message, we end today's lesson. Have a great day, everyone.
This is a presentation by SatiPasala Foundation.